Metre bridge-resistance of a wire. The property of a conductor to oppose the flow of charges through it is called its resistance. In this experiment, our aim is to find the resistance of a given wire using a meter bridge and hence determine the specific resistance of its materials. Materials required: a meter bridge, jockey, Leclanché cell, resistance box, galvanometer, key, connecting wires, wire cutter, scale, resistance wire, and sandpaper. Procedure: first, make the connections as shown in the circuit diagram. Take a connecting wire and cut it using a wire cutter. Connect one end of the wire to the positive terminal of the Leclanché cell and the other end to terminal A of the meter bridge. Now take another connecting wire and connect it between the negative terminal of the Leclanché cell and one end of the key. The other end of the key is connected to the terminal B of the meter bridge with another connecting wire. Introduce the resistance box in the gap G1 of the meter bridge. Now, take the resistance wire and connect it in the gap G2 of the meter bridge. Since the resistance of the wire depends on its length, make sure that both ends of the resistance wire just touch on the gap. With other connecting wires, connect the positive terminal of the galvanometer to the central terminal of the meter bridge and negative terminal of the galvanometer to the jockey. Now insert the key and press the jockey near A and then near B. If the galvanometer deflections are in opposite directions, then the connections are correct. Now, press the jockey almost at the middle of the wire on the meter and introduce a suitable resistance R in the resistance box so that the galvanometer shows zero deflection. Measure the distance L1 from the terminal A to the balancing point. Now, interchange the position of the resistance wire and resistance box in gaps G1 and G2. Measure the distance L2 from the terminal B to the balancing point. Then calculate the mean balancing length L. Then calculate unknown resistance using the equation X is equal to L whole divided by 100 minus L into R. Repeat the experiment for different values of R and mean value of the resistance X gives the resistance of the wire. Measure the radius R of the wire using a screw gauge. If L be the length of the wire, then the specific resistance of the material of the wire is calculated using the formula ρ is equal to pi r square X whole divided by L.